Hello and welcome. This is Not So Live and this is episode 28. This is Double R, and in today's video I shall just be talking about a few films. I know there's one new up and coming film I saw the trailer for today, and tomorrow I shall be doing my first video out and about. It's going to be the first one I've done since Christmas Eve, so just well over a month and a half, I'd say. So looking forward to that, and then I'll be doing another Not So Live Friday. Got a couple of days off work, nice long weekend, so definitely looking forward to that as well. So I hope everyone enjoys the video. If you viewed the videos, liked, subscribed or commented on the video, I really do appreciate it. It always means a lot, and thank you. So the trailer I saw today was for the film 65, starring Adam Driver, who was Kylo Ren in the Star Wars franchise, and the film is basically a science fiction thriller. After a catastrophic crash, an unknown pilot called Miles quickly discovers he's stranded on Earth 65 million years ago. With only one chance of rescue, Miles and one other survivor must make their way across an unknown terrain riddled with dangerous prehistoric creatures, including dinosaurs, in an epic fight for survival. The trailer actually looks really good. It was quite on edge, a little bit like Jurassic Park, and kind of a bit futuristic as well mixed in. So it is something I think I'd probably give a watch. I don't know if I'll get to the cinemas to watch it, but if it comes on Prime, I'd think about renting the film. So that is the first film I'll mention. So the first Batman, which came out in 1989, starring Michael Keaton, Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger, was, from what I remember as a kid, I really enjoyed it. I've not actually watched the film all the way through fully. I know it come on, I think it was in November time, October time, but it was near the end. It was just when the Joker's trying to escape and Batman catches his leg with that rope thing he's got and attaches it to one of the gargoyles, and basically he ends up falling to his death. I do like how they portray the start of the film where he falls into, I don't know if it's acid, and he goes to that doctor and they do work on his face, and then that's when obviously he becomes the Joker. As far as that though, I really do need to watch it again fully. As for Batman Returns, which came out in 1992, I remember this more. I don't know why. I don't know if it was because don't know, there was just something about it. I enjoyed it. I do remember when I was a kid, the bit where Danny DeVito's penguin character bites the nose of this man. I ain't sure what the reason is, but that sort of, scared me a little bit as a kid. But I'd still sit there and watch the film even though that happened. I just thought it was great, especially when the rabble set fire to the Christmas tree, and Batman comes in the car and he does all them gadget things and stuff. I thought it was brilliant. Also starring Michelle Pfeiffer as she plays Catwoman, and Christopher Walken, and also, as I mentioned, Danny DeVito. So, really good film. Actually not watched it for some time, so that's another film I could watch. I have got the collection. Like it's a box set thing, so I might have a Batman day and just sit there and watch them through, and then obviously do a more better video on the two films. But I just thought I'd bring them up in the video. A film that has come out today, and I've just realised on Disney Plus, is the Black Panther Wakanda Forever film. I didn't get a chance to go to the cinemas to watch this, so I shall be watching it on the Disney Plus app. So if it's anything like the first film, I know it'll be amazing. I know it's going to be a sad one because of Chadwick Boseman no longer being with us, but I am really looking forward to watching the film in general anyway. So while I'm talking about films, or I should say I'm talking about films, a film trilogy that I think is brilliant, and I think all three films were fantastic, which is something you don't really get with trilogies, is the remake of The Planet of the Apes, starting with Rise of the Planet of the Apes back in 2011, where you see Andy Serkis portrayed Caesar, and you get to see this ape who was found and then raised by humans, but he's extra intelligent. He figures things out a lot faster, and then obviously things unfold and he gets put into an enclosure, but due to his cleverness he then kind of takes over the enclosure and leads the apes on this quest to freedom. Then the drug that made the apes clever has an opposite effect on humans. So then that takes us into the 2014 film Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, where humanity is on the brink of extinction and things have really gone bad, and someone tries to make a bridge between the apes who have now evolved and have got their own little civilization and the humans. This doesn't work out, and then obviously we move on to the last film, which was War of the Planet of the Apes, where humanity is literally on the brink of extinction and the apes are trying to find a new paradise. All three films were brilliant, and just looking, there's going to be a new one called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. This is set to be released in 2024. So what I can read into the new film, it's going to be set years after the last one, which was War of the Planet of the Apes, and I think it's going to be mainly focused on Cornelius, who is Caesar's youngest and only surviving son. Apart from that, there isn't much else on the film itself. I don't know whether they was going to take it back to the original Planet of the Apes, where Charlton Heston crash lands and discovers that Earth no longer exists how he remembers it, and the apes have took over. Not 100% sure, but we'll have to wait and see. So that is all for this episode. I hope everyone enjoys. A little bit random, just talking about a few different films, and definitely get round to watching the Batman films and probably do an episode on them as well. So I hope everyone enjoys the rest of the week, and I'll be back Friday. I'll also be uploading a video tomorrow, and I hope everyone's looking forward to the weekend. I'll catch you all again soon.